Hello and welcome to episode 2 of XCOM UFO Defense. My name is Jimorian, and last time we had our successful first mission. This time, let's see if we can do another, keep our soldiers safe. Let's go to the geoscape. So this is right after the last mission there. We did all the adjustments, added new crew to the Skyranger. So let's get scanning. So should be ready. We're making some laser pistols. We're researching laser rifles. After those get made, we will. And there's our new soldier. So let me register him with the data sheet here. Go on the bases, soldiers, let's show you guys what they have here. Where did he go? Victor Zdanovich. So he's up there. There's his stats, pretty good up there. Kind of average in reactions and firing accuracy. I can't speak today. Alright, so let me go ahead and get his stats registered. Alright, Victor is accounted for in our database, so let's start scanning. So really nothing else to do. Research, we are still researching the laser rifle, unknown. Progress there. We're still trying to make some laser pistols. We made 3. So we can add those to the craft right now. Just have them available. They can come in handy. But other than that, just waiting on general stores. Living quarters is going to be a big one, because then we get more scientists and really start researching. Alright, scan away. General stores is complete. Now waiting for that UFO number 2. The 12th already. And then if we can get that larger radar, then we can see more of them. Right now, we just have to wait. Second base. There, after the month ends, we'll production of the laser pistols complete. Nice. And living quarters. Very good. Missile defense. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and add these to the equipment now. 8. Not too bad. Once we get the rifles, though, we'll switch over to those, so I don't want to build too many of those. Get back to scanning. Can't do anything major in the base until we get the extra scientists, really. Alien containment? Alright, so now what we want to do is purchase some stun rods. 4 should be enough. And those come on, we'll add them to the Skyranger. Stun rods, okay. Throw those on. And we still have room, so that's good. Yeah, ammo's all rifle clips. There's something here. Yeah, that's all good. And let's get back to scanning. Research complete, nice. So now we can make some laser rifles. And we can research heavy laser, but we're gonna research medikits for now. Increase the survivability of our troops a little bit when they get wounded. Now produce a laser rifle, yes, we want to do that. And we carry 10. Let's start with 12. I'll take 19 days, or 20 days basically. 240,000. Yeah, we have that money in the bank. This will help our lethality quite a bit. Then plus we don't have to worry about ammunition either. Alright, 24th of January, 25th. Alright, something's bound to happen soon here. Large radar, nice. That'll help us with our scanning. Oh, we already have our personnel. Okay, so we don't have much money, but we can throw in like 5 more scientists. 300,000. About to get our monthly stipend. We could sell. That's all we can purchase. We could sell some of the alien tech if we really needed to. Plasma pistols, rifles, mine probe. Oh, we can definitely sell the excess. Leave 2. I think you only need to leave 1, but we'll leave 2. Get some of that cash back. Alright. Large radar. Scan more stuff. UFO 2, there we go. Let me write this down. Okay, mission is logged. We'll give Interceptor 2 a chance on this one. Same weapon so far. Alright, go get them. And we'll be a little more aggressive on the attack. Otherwise they tend to run away. Crash lands, you took a little damage. In Egypt. Excellent. Alright, so now we bring out the, so it's daytime. Bring out the Skyranger. Crash Site 2. Okay, everything's logged for that. Let's go get them. And just a little bit of twilight, but it should be fine as far as lighting. So we won't need to put out the electro flares. Alright, begin mission. Exercise caution. Alright, so we got our people out there, we got rookies. Rifles. Oh yeah, we do have the laser pistols. Let's go ahead and... How do we have all this? So Tatiana's number 1. There are 2 rockets in the back, or 2 cannons in the back. Alright, so we'll do 2 rifles. 2 lasers, and they're kind of alternating like that. Shouldn't take too long, so I'll go ahead and do this one on screen. 2 rifles, 2 lasers. And then we'll give you guys some stun guns. Yeah, we'll give the guys the lasers, the stun guns as well. So 2 of those, more rifles. And we'll go with the lasers with these guys. Come on. And you. And like I said, we don't need the flares. Alright. We're ready to go. Let's get in here. Alright, first turn. Alright, nothing out that way. Quick look at the map. Alright, that'll be interesting. Alright, get there and scout. Tatiana's first fight. Now let's make sure we're got some reaction shots. Alright, what's out that way? Is that the end? Okay, so that's the end of the map. So we can face you that way. Yuri Regulin. Still a rookie. Well, there's the... Didn't have to look far. Alright, but we do gotta cover our north. Oh, is that... Yeah, that's north. Alright. Send Gunter out as part of a scouting party. And we'll give you a rookie to cover you. Yeah. You'll go supervise the raid of the 2 sergeants. Astra is a squatty. Okay, we'll send you out with the scouting party. There's probably somebody out there. So we will make sure we get that covered. Bernard, come on down. Start sending a couple out this way. Okay, now these 4 have laser pistols. Let's bring you down here. Now have you join over this way. Cover our northeast flank. And all these guys will just get down to the ramp. Our heavy weapons specialist. Just gonna hang out over here. Okay, they seem pretty good about carrying the heavier weapons there. Alright, first turn for the aliens. Let's see what they got. Okay, somebody's inside. The door for this one is on this side. We got a long ways to go around. Make sure we turn that on. Alright, you two keep heading down that valley. We'll drop you back a little bit so you have a little more reaction time in case somebody shows up. You two are going to cover around the corner here. Let's not have you go too far. We want some reaction time left for... We'll send you out that way as well. We'll kind of send you... cover their flank. And everyone else heading on over for a raid. Spread you out a little bit. And Stefan is the sergeant. And then upstairs, heavy weapons. Bring you down. Have you go around the side with them. And then rocket guys. If things start going bad, then you just blow everything up. Alright. Turn 2 done. Let's see what happens. Yeah, these are tricky to enter. Alright, make sure we have reaction time. Head on over there. Have you start climbing Doom. Okay, we've hit the corner over there. You're the one covering the flank. Go step on that snake. Okay, now let's get you settle around this corner. Swing you a little wider. Now let's make sure you're turning this way. In case someone comes around here, he'll see them and can react. Let's keep you drop back a little bit. So you never know when they're gonna toss one of those grenades. It's still too close together, but at least have a little shot. Alright, you guys. Alright, let me bring you in. Alright, got that covered. Alright, 2 reaction shots there. Let's keep you under cover. You're a sergeant. You get to be a little bit cowardly. Lost 1 in the previous fight. While I was playing around to kind of practice and see what kind of information I needed, I did get better at keeping my guys alive, which basic tactics, just making fewer stupid mistakes. I'm sure I'll make more, but for now, Seem to be doing pretty well. Alright, now action there, right? So we can start swinging these guys around. Still want to be a little bit careful. Alright, get up on this hill. Pretty clear so far. Okay, now this squad. Let's get around the corner. Clear this hollow in the UFO. Okay, so now they might be coming around. So now we gotta be careful. Let's bring you side by side. So let's shoot your friend in the back. And these guys can hang back a little bit. Alright, in this squad, clear the corner. See if we can get you far enough to back him up. That way. Alright, you get there. And then heavy cannon, full run. Get into position. And rockets, don't need you yet. Get movement. Now they're moving around inside. Alright. Now move you first. See if we can clear the corner. How much farther do we have to go? Sometimes there's like one alien. Okay, so there's the corner. Like, where's our other guys? Here we go. And then, what's your name? You can... Actually, we'll have you run full steam. And get you in the action. Alright. Per squad. Alright, let's send you... there. Not quite peeking around, but close enough to make sure we have reaction shots. Laser pistol shouldn't be an issue. And then let's get you wide. And we'll just bring you up a little bit, get you some angle. Then you can run full steam, get beside this guy. Over here. Same thing, we won't quite get around the corner, but we'll get close. That way we can all rush next time. Not too bad. You up against there. Have you swing wide. Do you have time for reaction? Yes, you do. I didn't turn the save time button back on, so that's like... Alright, everyone's getting in place. Now the tough part comes. Actually raiding the Because that's just RNG. I will not be doing save scumming. I don't mind so much that they die, it's just... Even the mission wipe, the only thing I'll save scum for is some kind of bug. Well, you ended up being here. Alright, Kenji, we'll put you on point. Is that the Sarge? Alright, so you... Next. You there. Alright, I think we're ready to go in force. And then over here, finally spot the last of the corner. Alright, so we know we're safe. You two can come towards the... Oh yeah, I gotta use you two as well. Get over there. Plenty of aliens to kill. It's not... UFO's not smoking that much, so... Yeah, I don't see any smoke. So we may get some, reactor material... all kinds of goodies, alright. Let's see what you got. Turn 6. Gonna come out and play? Nope. Have you run as far as you can? Alright, but everyone else... Alright, Kenji. You get to be the hero. Nope, nobody? Alright, we are going to move you and kneel you down. Move you there. Kneel you down. Okay, let's have a couple rush to the wall. Alright, then a couple covering from that angle. Now, do I wait? Yeah, I think just in case someone comes out with a grenade. Let's keep a couple guys in reserve here. Any belts outside except for the the Rocketeers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. We are missing a couple. No. You. You can run full sprint. Uh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Who are we missing? Go through the list here. Ah, there you are. I knew there was somebody. Yeah, you've used alright. Alright, let's see what happens. Am I gonna pop out? Phew. Nope. Should be able to get him. Alright, we'll give you... Oh, you don't even see him. Do you see him? Yes, alright. Give you a couple shots here. Then we'll move the other guy up. Otherwise, he might react fire. He's down. No. Didn't make him moan, so he might be alive. Let's go ahead and get you all the way into the corner. And then look that way. And then we can tell... Sectoid soldier. Okay, so we got a live one. Do you have enough? We'll just get you here. Get you up. Alright, you guys covering the door. Now we gotta get over here to this door. Then we'll bring the other guys in. I'll give you a view of the door. Get you up there. And there's two more. Master Petrov. Yeah, I gotta start using their names more. We're trying to learn these guys' names and care about them. Samuel Thompson, get up here. It's gonna make you full sprint. Because when they kick down the door, it's like, we gotta care for them. Alright, let's see what happens. Did you just get up? There's a trick if you put them in your backpack if they're alive, then they can't get up. There's little tricks like that. Sometimes I'll use stuff like that, sometimes I won't. There's all kinds of little tiny exploits people use in this game. They're fair, but I don't plan on using them all. Alright, let's try... Oh, somebody might have a stun. Why do you have two? Let me put one on the ground for somebody else. Put one in your hand. Okay, you only see one. Okay, stun the little dude. Then get out of the way. We do want prisoners. Though I think we may already have a soldier. I forget what rank he was. We'll have to check in our inventory back at base. We did capture one in the first mission. Alright, you guys are ready. Let's send one more back up this way. Getting crowded in these hallways. Now let's bring you in. And bring you in. Alright, let's burst in the door. Kenji, you were lucky last time. Let's see if you're lucky again. Well, you got the jump on him. Can he shoot him, is the question. Without breaking our artifacts. Well, come on. Well, get out of the way for the next guy. At least the alien isn't reacting. Well, so much for that. And I didn't call out his name, darn it. Hi, Bernard. See, that's why he died. I didn't give him a name. Bernard, your shot. That's really, really bad. Alright, at least you got him that time. Alright, everyone else? Okay, you have some... So you can get in the room. There's probably somebody in the center there. Ooh, maybe we can capture a commander. Or an engineer or something. You already came in. Everyone else is... Yep. Nope. That's a bad place to stand. Well... Bernard? Alright, Henry Revenue. Your turn to be a hero. Wow. Okay. I think he may be dead now. Do you have enough to get out of the way? Yes, you do. Alright, you have that. See if you can get lucky with the stick there. If someone's in there. I do not know that one way or the other. Suji Tanida, Tatiana Ragulin, Stefan Heinz. Oh, he's one of our sergeants. One of our sergeants right by the door. Well, let's make you. Kenji's been our lucky guy so far. Gunter. Okay, you back him up. Clarence. Back them up. And we'll bring you around just in case. If she's the one that needs to make the kill, things have gone very badly wrong. Samuel Thompson, and finally Suji Marita. There's one more. Alright, Kenji. Third time's a charm, kicking down the door. Bingo. that time he made it. Alright, and then just double check. And we're good. Three aliens killed, 3 corpses recovered, 1 live alien, 13 artifacts, 2 guys killed though. Power source, navigation, alloys, Illyrium. Very good. So that's that. Promotions. Stefan the captain, Henry a sergeant. Nice. Alright, back to base. Alright, now to see our soldier stats. So you got the kills. You already had one. You already had one. Henry gets one. Kenji got one. Oh yeah, the final one. I think it may have been... Oh yeah, it may have been one of the guys got killed that got the last kill. That's right. Yeah, because he shot the one, but then the other one came out and got him. Alright, let me do the record keeping, and then we'll be back with the combat report. I am back after doing all the stats. So let's take a look at them. Dave Davies, 1 mission, no kills. Victor wasn't... he's the new guy. Tatiana, 2nd mission, no kills. Robert Taylor, he was taking the day off. Gunter, 2nd mission. No kills in that one though. Stefan Heinz, our 1st captain. Astra is now the squaddie. Henri's a sergeant. Kenji's a squaddie. Samuel, still no kills. 0. And we got zeros the rest of the way down. So there's that, and now we have our intercept report. So UFO 2, small, very low, west. Interceptor 2, got it, crash landing. And then for our battle report, Yuri and Bernard, KIA, Tatiana got squaddie, Stefan with his captainship, Henry with his sergeant, and Kenji squaddie. 3 kills, including the one by Bernard. So there's the reports. Alright, so we need to replace those 2. So first thing we do... wrong button. Purchase, recruit. Recruit 2 more soldiers, get us back up to 20. Now we can also sell some stuff. Alright, so extra sectoid corpses. Let's go ahead and sell the mine probe. We need the scientist right now more than anything else. Plasma rifle. You know, let's sell 3 of the pistols. Power source, we're not going to sell those right now. Those are much more valuable later. Alright, so we'll sell those, and that will allow us to recruit. Yeah, let's go for 10 more scientists. We almost at the end of the month, so we're about to get our cash inflow. So let's go and get 10 more scientists. And research is still going, medikit. We got all the scientists on it. I think we already have some on the way. Manufacturing, making laser rifles. Got 3 so far, nice. So let's equip craft. So let's throw... Oh, no more equipment allowed on board. I think we can get rid of... for the rifles. And then... all the laser rifles we have right now. Stun rods, let's look at electro flares. I think we're in pretty good shape right now. So we restock that. We do have to get new crew. So Victor, he needs a chance to prove himself. Let's give Steven the day off. We'll give Tatiana the day off, and then give the last three rookies a chance to get on the action. And then we'll have our 2 replacements ready for the next mission. Perfect. That'll be our crew next time. And just a quick peek at the geoscape. Nothing much going on there. Alright, so that'll do for episode 2. We survived again. Doing pretty well, so next time we'll do the whatever mission comes up next. Whatever the battle is. So thank you for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.